What's up, my dudes? As promised, here's a video on 3 reasons why you should buy booster packs. So this is a sequel to my why you should not buy booster packs video, and let's get around with it already. So number 1 is, well, you gotta draft with your friends, and that's probably the coolest experience that you will get with Pokemon card games. And I know that only about 5% of people that collect Pokemon cards actually play these cards, but if you have a chance to meet up with your friends, buy a booster box together, like with 4 people or something, and then you divide those boosters to those 4 people, or 6 people will be even easier, and then you just kind of draft the whole thing in circle. I'm not gonna explain drafting, but you just kind of open a pack to take one card out, pass it to the next guy, then the guy takes one card out, pass it to the next guy, and so on and so on. And then this way you open the entire box, you guys make decks out of the cards that you took from the packs, you play against each other, you have an evening full of fun. Just discovering what's in these packs and making decisions itself is already fun as heck, trust me. And then having, you know, the chance to actually play each other throughout the whole evening. It's basically a Friday night full of playing Pokemon cards, and it's amazing, man. So you really gotta try it out. You might end up with a lot of different pools, and then at the end of, you know, at the end of the night, you kind of just divide them however you want. Okay, this guy wants the Charizard. Okay, I don't want the Charizard, I'm gonna take the Blastoise. Okay, you want an Arceus, that's fine. I'm gonna take myself this Dedenne and this Mismagius instead. And you just create this little play group that, you know, enjoys the whole thing together, and it's an amazing experience. I definitely recommend it to everyone. So buy a booster box, or just even a couple boosters. If there's like only 2 of you, buy like 18 boosters and have fun with it, right? It's definitely a great time, and time well spent. So let's move on to the next part, which is the I pulled it effect, right? So everybody knows that feeling when you pull that one chase card that you've been wanting for so long, and you're just kind of like, oh my god, here's my Cynthia, I've been waiting for her for forever, and like, where are you, Cynthia? I've been waiting for you IRL for like forever now, so please show up already. I can't find her in boosters either. So I mean, sure, you can buy your Pokemon waifu online, but everybody knows chicks online are nothing but trouble. Whoa! That was a hot take, wasn't it? But anyway, my point is, the feeling of pulling the card that you actually wanted versus just buying the card is a whole lot of a different story. And if you don't care about the money, the feeling of I pulled that card, I had it, I made it happen, I found it, is just something else. It's definitely special. And if you can afford to just keep opening packs without, you know, going overboard, I definitely recommend it. And last but not least, the idea behind boosters is to not only draft but to actually boost your collections. So especially if let's say you're going into a new set without spoiling the entire content of the set beforehand, and you just kind of open packs and you discover what's in the set, and you're reading all these cards and you're like, dang, this looks so cool, man, like I'm really loving this set. And with every pack you just discover new cards, and especially the rares, because you only get 1 rare per pack, right? So you discover these cards and you're like, oh my god, I'm loving this set. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so cool, I'm gonna make so cool decks. So this is something else that, you know, kind of got removed with the advent of so much internet content and everybody kind of spoiling the cards ahead of the time before the set even is released. Everybody already knows what's going to be in it for the most part. And I recommend you guys don't spoil yourself to new sets that much, maybe a little bit, so that you can actually get this feeling while opening boosters. It's one of the coolest feelings. I try to not spoil too much to myself, and it really works. I did that with Scarlet and Violet, and every time I was opening the pack, I was like, whoa, this looks so cool, man. Oh, this card is so cool. And I found like Mesagoza, and I was reading the Stadium. It's like, oh my god, this card is gonna be so cool, and everything, just so cool. There's just so much so cool in it. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. This was my sequel to, you know, why you should not be buying booster packs, and this is the positive video. If you want to see the negative video, you know, head over to my channel. It's right there. I released this one a day after the negative video. Alright, consider becoming a patron, because every opening that I do on the channel that has a hit in it will be eventually redistributed to my patrons, so that you guys actually get cards instead of paying for boosters, but with still a degree of randomization. Alright, anyway, thank you for watching, bye bye.